Is Courtney Morgan to blame for all the portal misses, exits, and misses? A lot of fans are coming hard at Courtney Morgan. It's funny what a difference of a few months makes. Y'all were praising his name. Y'all are ready to erect a statue, but now you've turned against him. Some of you been pretty harsh about it. So what is the answer here? Is Courtney Morgan to blame? Marvin, Daniel? Is it Kalen DeBoer? Is it the other coaches?
Well,
Where do we point the fingers?
how do you blame Courtney Morgan for this? He's not the one out there supposed to be developing them on the field. Courtney Morgan's not the one out there controlling this 20-something $million that they have. That should be a whole lot more. Courtney Morgan isn't out here leading fundraising efforts. Courtney Morgan isn't the one on the front lines doing all that.
A salesman's only as good as the product he has to sell.
That part. If you're selling a damn lemon, you're selling a damn lemon.
Hard to sell lemons.
It's looking real lemonish right now.
We also have to come to reality, guys. We don't have the NIL funds that Texas, Oregon, Ohio State, Texas Tech, and I can keep going on.
You know, but that goes back to my point earlier, the boosters. Do you feel like you don't have to pay this money because it's Alabama and these guys should want to come here? If you go into the south end zone of Bryant-Denny Stadium, there's a wall of donors. They all have donated at least $1 million to get their picture on that damn wall. The wall is long and it just goes and it goes and it goes. So clearly there's people out here with the money. If they can just donate the money for the fun of it to get some damn seats in a damn football stadium, surely you can contribute to this NIL if you want a damn win, because that's the reality of it. You're in a pay-to-play situation. So until you come to terms with that and accept that that A is not going to cash as a check in nobody damn bank, you need blue bills, then you'll solve this problem.
Let's ask this question, though. Is Courtney to blame? We have heard that Courtney's not into the big game, and I get that. You don't need to bid for every player, and a great example is Cam Coleman. You don't need to place money when you need it in other positions, because that'll burn you just as bad as if you're wasting money on a position that's not a need. But there are some guys that you need, and it might be worth the bid game. And let's be real, it's not about the color or the sticker on the helmet anymore. We're in a transactional game right now. It's pro sports. It's not about I grew up loving this team. We just saw a Tuscaloosa guy who has his face all over the damn oldest franchise in the city's taco thing go to Texas A&M. So guys, we're in full transactional. So, hey man, you got to play this game. You got to tamper. You're being tampered with. You better be tampering. And like you said, I don't know if we got so comfortable getting the Nick Saban benefit for so long and everybody else was learning to play the NIL game like Missouri and Ole Miss and these other programs that learned to break the glass ceiling. But you can't rest on your laurels now. And there's a lot of chicken and egg with this shit right now. But again, you do hear rumblings that Morgan don't like to play the big game. I get it. You got to be smart with where you go with that. But some of these guys you're going to have to play the damn game with.
But we're not spending the big dollars on the position of need either. But
yeah,
Pettey, I want to go back to some of the things you mentioned. First of all, I think a lot of Alabama fans don't realize having Nick Saban made up for the lack of NIL. And then when he left, you got this 2-year window, this free look window to see, is Alabama still Alabama? Does that brand still mean something? And then when it came to a crashing halt, the 3 losses we got obliterated in with the cherry on top being Indiana, it all changed. And yes, you are right. A lot of the boosters, the donors and whatnot still have the mindset. They're still sticking their chest out. They're arrogant and saying, well, we don't have to do that. We're Alabama. Hey, newsflash, it ain't the same anymore. You've got to play the game like Pettey said. And do we have a lot of billionaires? No. But several millionaires can pull together and produce funds that can bring the big name players we need on the positions of need. And I'm sorry, folks, I don't like it, but this is the way the game is right now until regulations are put into place.